Good morning, sunshine. We are getting a tattoo today. For my birthday last year, I've decided that I wanted to get a tattoo on the other side of my arm. 2024 was just very tough for me mentally, and this tattoo will be a good reminder that, like a tiger, we have the strength, courage, and wisdom to face the unknowns of life and fight the negative mindset, doubts, and fears as represented by the snake in my tattoo design. A reminder that no matter what the circumstance, no matter how much is stacked against you, you can always trust yourself to get through it and have the wisdom to know how to proceed. So let go of the worries, anxieties, and control, and let things unfold as they should. You can figure it out along the way, but no need to worry. As a type A overachiever all my life, I've always had a plan, a vision, and a clear direction on how my year will go, but this is the first time entering into a new year without a big plan. Everything in my life currently, from my career, my art shop, my personal life, everything, they're all out of my control, and the best I can do is just sit back and watch it all unfold. Maybe it's life trying to teach me a lesson of surrender, and I'm willing to listen, so no more plans, just an excitement for what's to come. I've never been one to feel comfortable with the unknown, but life is too short to live in fear and anxiety. So cheers to this new adventure. Let's start it with getting this new tattoo. Whether it's your first time or you're just curious about the process, I'm taking you along for the full experience. Prepping, what to expect during this session, and how to take care of your tattoo afterwards. So for the prep, I believe the preparation is key when getting a tattoo, so here's what you need to know. Number 1 is hydrate. Drink lots of water the day before and the day of your appointment to keep your skin healthy. Next, eat a good meal. You don't want to be feeling lightheaded during the session, so eat something substantial beforehand. As for me, my appointment was at noon, so I had to leave my house before lunch. So I ate my breakfast, snacked in between, and then packed some granola bars and water for the session. And lastly, wear comfortable clothes, making sure that the artists have access to the area being tattooed. And trust me, you will thank yourself later because you don't want to be holding your clothes the whole time. So it is the middle of winter, but I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt under this little jacket just so he has access to my arm and I can still cover myself up and not feel cold. This is the little outfit. I'm ready to go. We are headed to Seven Swords Tattoo in Fishtown, Philadelphia. I went on their website, signed up for a booking, and selected the artist that I would like to meet with, and one of them got back to me and scheduled for the first week of January, so I'm very excited to be here. My appointment was at 12, but they also open at 12, so they just need a little time to set up, so I'm just sitting here and waiting for a little bit. So you can actually come into this place and get a walk-in tattoo, look through their books, and choose from that. I really want a dragon next, and I saw that they had the dragon that I wanted in this book, and I'm so excited to hopefully next year get another one. So I'm actually trying to be respectful of the tattoo artists in this place and the people who come here, so I didn't video the whole time, but this is the first session, which is outline. I laid down for this one, and as you can see, we are halfway done the outline. I only took video in between, so this is what it looks like when the outline was finished. Sure, I kind of kept steady, and in the next phase we're doing shading, and I'm going to be sitting down in this chair. This is what it looks like after the shading is done. I am so happy with it. It looks so good, and this is just shading. And then 2 more hours and we were done with color. I was so happy and pleased with it. It looks awesome. My whole session was 4 hours. I took minimal breaks just because every time I took a break and he started again, it was more painful, so it was better for me to just go straight for as long as I can, and then when he was changing needles or colors, then we took some breaks. That really took a toll on my body, not only physically but mentally. I took a big nap because my body was just so exhausted. My other arm, I got the Sanoderm, but he said this one is a little too big for that, so I got the meat packing type of Aftercare. So I went to the store and got the products that my tattoo artist told me to get. I got Aquaphor. This is going to be the ointment I'm going to be putting on tomorrow. This Dial Gold Soap, antibacterial that doesn't have scent. I got some multivitamins to help my immune system since I'm putting it through trauma. I need it. Also fight the common cold, which is going around right now. I got saran wrap because I was running low and I need it for the next 2 nights. I also got a painkiller. I took one right before my nap and I actually realized that I got the wrong one. You're allowed to take acetaminophen but not ibuprofen, and the one that I got is dual action, which has ibuprofen on it. So try to just get Tylenol if you can. After my nap, I took off the first bandage and cleaned the area, so it has to be fully dry for you to wrap it so that there's no moisture that gets trapped in your tattoo, and then you're ready to go to sleep. The first 2 nights it will be kind of juicy, so that's why you have to wrap it to save your sheets. This is the morning after, so I'm just unwrapping it and I'm gonna wash it with that antibacterial soap again, and then this time I'm gonna be putting ointment on it for the day and just letting it breathe. It's gonna look a little juicy, and this is plasma, so just try to softly remove these. I use kind of like a warm water, and I just use my fingers to apply a little bit of pressure on it, but not too much. You will know because it's kind of tender, so just try not to use your nails when you're cleaning it, and just be really gentle with the area. Being generous with the soap really helps get the gunk out and just soften the dried up spots. So try to remove it as you can, but don't force it so that you don't ruin your tattoo. Okay, while I'm doing that, let me talk about the process actually of when you get into the tattoo shop. So they will sanitize the area, and then they will shave it if needed, and then they will place the stencil. Take a look and make sure that you really like the placement, because they can change it during this process, but no more after that. So I would advise to use a paper towel and just kind of pat dry it so that it dries really well without lint on it. Make sure the area is super dry before you apply the ointment. I used this much for mine to start, and I just kind of distributed it well before I rubbed it. After spreading, you might feel that the tattoo area is warm to touch. It's normal. Kind of sit in front of a fan and cool it off a little bit. I was also advised not to put too much ointment on there and make sure it breathes, so I tried to just lightly take off a layer and make sure it's shiny, not wet. The aftercare will continue for about 2 weeks or so. Let me know if you have any questions about this process by leaving a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's it for now. Paalam!